Good morning, students. We discussed the chapter coordinate geometry. In the previous episode, that is G28, we can explain all the problems of exercise 7.2. That there are 5 problems. Then in this episode, the sixth problem of that chapter is there are 4 points given. That is 1, 2, 4, y. X 6, 3, 5 are the vertices of a parallelogram. Find hexagon. What is the condition for a parallelogram? The opposite sides of a rectangle quadrilateral are equal and parallel. Therefore, it is a parallelogram. For example, let us consider the rough figure of that parallelogram. That is ABCD. A, that is 1, 2. B, the second point is 4y. C, that is dead point x 6, and D, that is the point 3, 5. Let us consider the diagonals. Diagonals are not in equal measure. That means for a parallelogram, diagonals are with a different measure, or they are not equal. But the diagonals intersect at the midpoint. That means there are two diagonals. We can find out the midpoint of BD, that is O. Similarly, O is the midpoint of AC. That is a simple method to find out x and y. What is the midpoint? A x1 y1, B x2 y2 are the end points of a line segment. Then the midpoint is x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. That means O, that is the answer. O is the midpoint of AC and BD. Then what is the midpoint? That is P x1 plus x2 by 2 and y coordinate is y1 plus y2 by 2. That is the midpoint. Therefore, using AC, A is x1 y1 and C is x2 by 2. Therefore, O is x1, that is 1, x2, yes, that is 1 plus x by 2, and y coordinate is 2 plus 6 by 2. Is equal to O. 1 plus x by 2, that is always same. 6 plus 2, what is it? 8. 8 by 2, 4. This is one equation. Similarly, O is the midpoint of BD. Therefore, for the case of BD, B is x1 y1 and D is x2 y2. And O is similarly 3 plus 4 by 2 comma then 5 plus y by 2 is equal to O. 3 plus 4 7 by 2, that is 3.5. It is always like as 7 by 2 comma y plus 5 by 2, that is equation number 2. That means these 2 points are same. Therefore, equation 1 and equation 2 are equal. That means which implies that what 1 plus x by 2 is equal to 7 by 2 cancels 2. Therefore, x is equal to 7 minus 1 is equal to 6. Similarly, y coordinates are equal. That is y plus 5 by 2 is equal to 4. Then cross multiplication 4 to 2 is 8. Therefore, y plus 5 is equal to 8. Therefore, y is equal to 8 minus 5 is equal to 3. Therefore, x is equal to 6 and y is equal to 3. These are the values of x and y. That means first of all, the rough part is ABCD is a parallelogram whose diagonals are AC and BD. Then we know that the diagonals are with different measure, but they bisect each other. Therefore, the midpoint of AC is also O. We can find out the formula, midpoint formula, that is x1 plus s2 by 2, yn plus y2 by 2. And also O is midpoint of BD, therefore it is also x1 plus s2 by 2, yn plus y2 by 2. These 2 points coincide with one another means s coordinates are equal and also y coordinates. Equating s coordinates, 1 plus x by 2 is equal to 7 by 2 cancels 2, therefore x is equal to 7 minus 1, it is 6. Similarly, y plus 5 by 2 is equal to 4. Cross multiplication, y plus 5 is equal to 4 by 2, it is 8. Therefore, y is equal to 8 minus 1, that is 3. Therefore, x is equal to 6 and y is equal to 3, that will be the answer. We cannot find out the distance using, we can find out the values of x and y also using distance formula, but only the midpoint formula we can find out the solution. That is the simple method. Then let us consider the seventh question. It is find point A, comma, AB is the diameter of a circle A whose center is 2, minus 3 and B 1, 4. That is this next question, that is 7th question. Listen, AB is the diameter of a circle. We can find out the point A. B is given and also circle is given. Listen, this is the circle and this is AB. Midpoint is the center. O, what is it? It is 2 minus 3. B is what? 1, 4. We can find out the A, that is A is x, y. That means what is the diameter? What is a circle? That is a union of all points equidistant from a fixed point in a plane. This is that is the group of all points equidistant from a point. That is a circle. Or any point move with respect to a fixed point and the path traced by that point is a circle. The common point is fixed point is center and that path is known as the circumference of the circle. Then the distance of any point from center is the radius. Twice of the radius is diameter. We know that AB is a segment whose end points are the points known as extremities of a circle. Therefore, that is a chord. The longest chord passes through the center of the circle. It is diameter. Half of the diameter is the radius. That means O is the midpoint of AB. Therefore, using midpoint theorem, we can find out the value of x and y. That is, answer is O is the midpoint. That is the reason of AB. Therefore, A x, y. B, it is given 1, 4. O, it is also given 2 minus 3. Therefore, what is x? X is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2. This x is replaced by, or it is like as x1 or y1. Therefore, x1 by 1. Otherwise, we confuse that x and the x are not the same. Therefore, x is replaced by 2. x1 is replaced by x1 plus, what is x2? The s coordinate of B, that is 1 by 2. Cross multiplication, x1 plus 1 is equal to 4. Therefore, x1 is equal to 4 minus 1 is equal to 3. Similarly, what is y is equal to? What is it? y1 plus y2 by 2. Y is replaced by minus 3, which implies that minus 3 is equal to y1, it is always y1, plus y2, that is 4 by 2. 2 into 3 is 6. That is y1 plus 4 is equal to minus 6. Therefore, y1 is equal to minus 6. Minus 4, simply to write b and minus. It is minus 2. Therefore, a is what? X is 3 and y is minus 10. 3 minus 10. That means it is 3 minus 10. Listen, 3 plus 1, 4. 4 by 2 is 2. Minus 10 plus 4, minus 6 by 2 is minus 3. That means to verify our answer is correct, that means 3 plus 1 by 2 is equal to 2. Minus 10 plus 1 by 2 is equal to minus 3. Therefore, that 3 minus 10 will be the other point of that circle. Then the eighth question is question number 8. A and B are minus 2 comma minus 2, 2 comma minus 4. Find P such that AP is equal to 3 by 7 of A and P on A. On AB means what is the internal point? Listen, P is a point, A and B are given. AP is equal to 3 by 7 AB. That means AB total length is 7. Therefore, total is 7. AP, this length is what? 3 part of 7. That is 3 by 7 means there are 7 parts. Out of 7 parts, 3 is the first part. Therefore, it is 3. Then what is 7 minus 3? 4. Therefore, 3 by 7 is the first ratio. Then 7 minus 3 is 4 by 7 is the second ratio. Therefore, the length, the ratio of AP, it is 3 and BP is equal to 4. That means from this result, let's answer. AP is to BP is equal to what? AP is the 3 by 7 part of AP. Therefore, PB is the 4 by 7 part of AP. Therefore, it is 3 is to 4. Therefore, AP is 3 and AP is 4. Then, this point is x1, y1, this is x2, y2. A minus 2 minus 2, B 2 minus 4. Then, what is the x coordinate? X is equal to, what is the special formula? mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n. That is equal to m. It is 3 into x2, that is 2 plus n, it is 4 into x1, it is minus 2 by m plus n, 3 plus 4. That's 3 into 2, 6 minus 4 into 2, 8 by 7, 6 minus 8 minus 2 by 7. That is the coordinate. Similarly, y is equal to my2 plus n by 1 by m plus n is equal to m is 3 into y2, it is minus 4 plus n 4 into y1, it is minus 2 divided by 7. That is equal to 3 into 4, 12 minus 12 minus 8 divided by 7. That is minus 20 by 7. Then what is the answer? Therefore, P is what? Minus 2 by 7 and y coordinate is minus 20 by 7. This is the point P. That means AP is equal to 3 by 7 of B. AB means AP is equal to 3 and BP is equal to 7 minus 3 is equal to 4. Therefore, AP is to BP is equal to 3 is to 4. That is AP is equal to 3, N is equal to 4. Using the Session formula, what is the Session formula? X is equal to mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n. Similarly, y is equal to my2 plus ny1 by m plus n. That is the answer. Then the next question, that is the ninth question. It is an important question. Find the points which divides A minus 2 and B 2 4 in 4 equal parts. That's an important question. So, AB is a slice segment that will divide points that will divide into 4 equal parts. That means this is AB. 4 equal parts. 1, then 2, 3, 4. That is first part, second part, third part, fourth part. This is C, D, E. Listen, 4 equal parts means 1, 2, 3, 4. D divide AB into 2 equal parts. C divide AD into 2 equal parts. E divide DB into 2 equal parts. First of all, we can find out D. That what is A? Minus 2, 2. What is B? 2, 4. Okay. Then, what is midpoint? x1 plus x2 by 2, comma, y1 plus y2 by 2. That is the answer. Therefore, first of all, we can find out D. Then, D is x1, that is minus 2. x2, 0. y1, 2, y2, 4. That is minus 2 plus 2 by 2, comma, 2 plus 4 by 2 is equal to D. Minus 2 plus 2, 0. 0 by 2 is 0. 2 plus 4, 6. 6 by 2, 3. That is D. Then we know that C is the midpoint of AD. Then C, that is x1 minus 2 plus x2, that is D. C is the midpoint of AD. That is 0 by 2, comma. Then y1, 2 plus y2, 3 by 2 is equal to C. Minus 2 by 2 is minus 1. 2 plus 3, 5 by 2. That is 5 by 2. That is C. That is the first point. D is the second point. Then E is the midpoint of BD. Therefore E. Therefore B is the midpoint of BD. Then D is x1 by 1 and B is x2 by 2. D, that is 0 plus 2 by 2, comma. Then 3 plus 4 by 2 is equal to 2 by 2 is 1. Not it is E. Sorry, it is E. That is E. 2 by 2 is 1. 3 plus 4, 7. That is 7 by 2. Therefore, 4 points are C. What is it? Minus 1 comma 5 by 2 D 0 3, then E, that is 1 comma 7 by 2. That means 1 2 3. These 3 points divide AB in 4 equal parts. First, second, third and fourth. That is the answer. That means first of all we can find out the midpoint of AB, that is D. Then we can find out the midpoint of AD, that is C. Then we can find out the midpoint of DB, that is E. Therefore, these 3 points divide AB in 4 equal parts. Dear students, all the exercise of chapter number 7, that is called geometry, is also closed. Then the next chapter, that is unit number 9, that is chapter number 9, that is application of trigonometry. That means using the trigonometry result, that is sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, that are the basic results, or cosecant cot. Using that sin, cos and tan, we can find out the height of any pole or any one and also distance. That means in this chapter we discuss the height and distance of any one. Then the angle or the vision line segment is always parallel to the ground. That is vision. Then the angle of that vision above the horizontal is known as angle of elevation. And angle of vision below the horizontal, that is known as angle of depression. Therefore, to find out the length or distance or the height or distance, consider only sin theta, cos theta and tan theta, and also the angle of elevation and also the angle of depression. Then we know that the ratio between opposite side and adjacent side, that is tan theta. Ratio between opposite side and the hypotenuse, it is sin theta, and the ratio between adjacent side and the hypotenuse is cos theta. Therefore, the angle of elevation or angle of depression are given. We can find out the other measure. The first question of that one is, a rope, the length of the rope is 20 meter, is tied from the top of a pole to the ground. Makes an angle 30 degree, find the height of the pole. That means there is a pole, that is a rope is tied at the top of the rope pole and it is connected with the ground. That is, this is the ground, point of the ground. Then this is the length of the rope and AB is the pole. Always the rope pole and the ground be at the right angles. Therefore, we get a right angle. The angle of that rope made with the ground is 30 degree. That is, this angle is 30 degree. Then height of the rope or length of the rope is given. That is 20 meters. Therefore, it is 20. Therefore, AC, that is the hypotenuse is given. It is 20 meters. And the BC is the base, that is the distance of that point on the ground from the base of that tower or pole, and the AB is the height of the pole. We can find out the height of the pole, that is the answer, find the height of the pole. And Massive value is H. Then the angle is 30, therefore H is the opposite side, BC is the adjacent side, and AC is the hypotenuse. Therefore, we can find out the H using which formula? Sin theta. Sin theta is opposite side by hypotenuse. Cos theta, adjacent. That means adjacent side is given, or the find the length of that point on the ground from the foot of the pole means we can use cos theta. Clear? Then sin theta is equal to what is it? AB by AC. AB by AC. Then what is theta? It is 30 degree. Therefore sin 30 is equal to AB. It is assumed that H by AC it is 20. We know that in the previous trigonometry chapter, sin 0, 0, sin 30, 1 by 2, sin 45, 1 by root 2, sin 60, root 3 by 2, sin 91, cos 0, 1, cos 30, root 3 by 2, that is sin 60 and cos 30 are equal to root 3 by 2, cos 45, 1 by root 2. Cos 60 that is equal to sin 30 that is 1 by 2. Cos 90 0. Tan 0 0. Tan 30 1 by root 3. Tan 45 it is 1. Tan 60 root 3. Tan 90 25. Therefore using these values we can find out the sin or cos or tan. Therefore we know in the previous chapter sin 30 is 1 by 2. Therefore it is like as 1 by 2 is equal to h by 20. Cross multiply 20 is equal to h. Therefore h is equal to 20 by 2. What is it? 10 meter. Therefore height of pole is equal to 10 meter. That is the answer. That means to find out the height of the pole, when hypotenuse, that is the length of the rope, is given and the angle between the horizontal or the ground is given, therefore using sin 30 or sin theta we can find out the opposite side. That is sin theta is equal to AB by AC. Theta is 30, therefore sin 30 is equal to h by 20. Sin 30 is 1 by 2, 1 by 2 is equal to h by 20. 2 cancels, we get 1 is equal to h by 10. Therefore cross multiplication, h is equal to 10 meter. Therefore height of the tower is, pole is 10 meter. Then the second question is, that is an important question for your exam. That is what exam. This question we always repeated several times. Second question is, a tree broken due to rain. The top of the broken part touches the ground, make an angle 30 degree. Distance of the tree from the point is 8 meter. Find the height of the tree. That means there is a tree, but this tree is broken. Part of the tree is broken and it touches the ground. That is A, B, C. Tree is always perpendicular to the ground. The distance of this broken part touches the ground from the tree is 8 meter. And the angle of the top made by the ground is 30 degree. This one is H, this one is X. That means H is the height of the tree that is not broken. And AC is the height of the broken part. Total of these two is the height of the tree. That means H plus X is the height of the tree. And we know that adjacent side is 8. Opposite side is 30. Adjacent side is 8. H. Adjacent side is 8. Hypotenuse is X. Using tan theta, we can find out the h, that is opposite by adjacent side is tan theta. Using cos theta, because adjacent side by hypotenuse we get the x. Then sum of these two is the total length of the tree. Answer. AB is equal to h. AC is equal to x. And BC is equal to h. Theta is equal to 30 degree. These are given. Using tan theta is equal to what is it? Opposite side, that is AB, by adjacent side BC. That is tan 30 is equal to AB, it is h by h. What is tan W? 1 by root 3. H by h cross multiplication. H is equal to 8 by root 3. 8 goes to the numerator. 8 by root 3. What is root 3? It is root 3. Root 2 is what? 1.41. That is approximation. Root 3 is equal to 1.73. It is also approximation. That is not a terminating number. It is non-terminating number. Because root 2, root 3 are irrational numbers. Root means it is a radical. Therefore, the denominator is an irrational number. Therefore, rationalized denominator, that is in the 9th test, that rationalization of the denominator using the identity. Therefore, it is like as we can multiply numerator divided by root 3. That is 8 root 3 by what? Root 3 into 3 is 3. That is h. Then we can find out the hypotenuse using cos theta. That is cos 30. Cos theta is equal to what? BC by AC. That is cos 30 is equal to BC. It is h by AC. It is x. What is cos 30? Root 3 by 2. Is equal to 8 by x. Cross multiplication. 8 root 3x is equal to 16. Therefore, x is equal to 16 by root 3. It is 16 into root 3 by root 3 into root 3. Root 3, 3. Therefore, x is equal to 16 root 3 by 3. Therefore, h is, we can find out h, that is 8 root 3 by 3, and x is 16 root 3 by 3. Therefore, height of tree is equal to h plus x is equal to 8 root 3 by 3 plus 16 root 3 by 3. That is 16 plus 8. 24 by 3 root 3. 24 is divisible by 3. We get what? 8 root 3. That is equal to 8 into what is root 3? 1.73. That is 3, 4. That is 30.84 meter. Or it is like as this one, that is meter. That is the height of the tree is 8 root 3 meter, or it is 8 into 1.73. That is 13.84 meter. That is the height of the tree. Clear? That means the broken part is the hypotenuse, and the remaining part is the opposite side. And BC is adjacent side, it is given. The angle at the ground is 30 degree. Therefore, h and 80 using that one, tan 30 is equal to tan theta is equal to AB by BC. That is tan 30 is equal to h by h. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3 is equal to h by h. Therefore, h is equal to 8 by root 3. We can convert it into rationalized form. That is 8 root 3 by root 3 into root 3. Root 3 into root 3 is 3. Therefore, 8 root 3 by 3 meter. That is h. Then adjacent side is 8 and hypotenuse x. Therefore, consider only cos theta. Cos theta is equal to BC by AC. That is cos 30 is equal to 8 by x. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. Therefore, root 3 by 2 is equal to 8 by x. Therefore, x root 3x is equal to 8 into 2 16. Therefore, x is 16 by root 3. That is equal to 16 into root 3 by root 3 into root 3. That is 16 root 3 by 3. That is the length of the broken part, and the remaining part is h. Therefore, height of the tree is equal to, what is it? X plus h. That is 8 root 3 by 3 plus 16 root 3 by 3 is equal to 24 root 3 by 3. Cancels, we get the h. Is equal to 8 root 3 that meter, but root 3 is 1.73, therefore it is 13.84 meter. That is the height of that tree. That is the second question. Then listen, first two questions we discuss about that answer. Then third and fourth questions are for your homework. Third and fourth question, they are simple questions. They are for your homework. And the fifth question is, that is also an important question. A kite is flying at a height of 60 meter above the ground with a string. The inclination means it is the slope or gradient or angle of elevation. Inclination of string on the ground is 60 degree. Find the length of the string. That means AB is the height of that kite from the ground. And BC is the point at which the string touches on the ground. Then this angle of inclination is 60 degree. And also the height of the kite, this is the kite, is 60 meter. Find the length of the string. That means opposite side is given. Angle is 60, it is also given. We can find out the hypotenuse, not adjacent side. Therefore, opposite side is 60, that is given. Hypotenuse, we can find out the hypotenuse, therefore only consider side. Therefore, sine theta, that is the answer, is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse is. That is also that it is x. What is sine theta? Sine 60 is equal to AB 60 by x. What is sine 60? Root 3 by 2 is equal to 60 by x. Cross multiplication, x into root 3, that is root 3x is equal to 60 into 120. Therefore, x is equal to 120 by root 3. That is equal to 120 into root 3 by root 3 into root 3 is equal to 120 root 3 by 3. 120 is replaced by 3, that is 40. Is equal to 40 root 3 is equal to 40 into 1.73. That is 1.73 into 4. That means 69.2 meter. Therefore, length of string is equal to 69.2 meter. Yes, sir? That means the height is given, the angle is given. We can find out the length of the string using sin theta is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. Therefore, sin 60 is equal to 60 by x. Cross multiplication, root 3x is equal to 120. X is equal to 120 by root 3. So 120 into root 3 by root 3 into root 3. So 120 by 3. 120 by 3 is 40. That is 40 root 3 meter. That is height. But root 3 is 1.73. Multiply, we get the length of the string is 69.2 meter. That is the fifth question.
Okay.
Yes, sir. This is the figure. That means the height of the boy is 1.5 meter. This is 1.5 meter. That is, this is 1.5 meter. Therefore, it is also 1.5 meter. That means 1.5 meter tall boy make an angle 30 degree. Then he walks towards the building. the second angle is 60 degree. That is increases from 30 to 60 degree. Then find out the distance we traveled. That is, we can find out the DC, that is x. The height of that the height of the tower. That means this total length is 30. That is total length. That means answer is AP is equal to 30 meter. 30 meter, the height of that tower is 30 meter, is given. But height of that going is 1.5 meter. That means the angle of elevation of the going be using that angle of elevation. We can find out only AB. That is the height of that tower on the base of the vision, and it is less than height of that boy. This is an important question. Therefore, height of the boy is reduces. We get the height of that building when he viewed the top of that building. Therefore, AB is not 30. That is the answer. Therefore, AB is equal to what? 30 minus 1.5. Not 30. That means 30 means this one is 30. That is this side. This is the height of that pole. Therefore, the angle from the bottom is 30 degree. Therefore, the opposite side is always 30. But the length of the opposite side is not 30. It is 30 minus 1.5. That is 30 minus 2 is what? 28. That is 28.5 meter. That is A. Then this angle is 30. Then BD is the adjacent side and AB is the opposite side. We get using adjacent side and the opposite side we get tan. Using tan value, we get that BD. Similarly, with the angle 60, opposite side is AB and other side is BC. Therefore, we get BC using tan. Difference between these two is the distance traveled. Clear? That means using this first triangle ADB, tan theta is equal to opposite side by adjacent side BD, not CD. That is tan 30 is equal to AB. What is it AB? 28.5 by BD. That is not given. It is BD. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3. Is equal to 28.5 divided by BD. Cross multiplication. BD is equal to 28.5 into root 3. Okay, that is 28.5 root 3 meter. That is BD. Then using the second triangle, that is using the second triangle, tan 60 is equal to opposite side AB by adjacent side BC. Tan 60 is root 3 is equal to AB, which is what? 28.5 by BC. Cross multiplication, root 3 BC is equal to 28.5. Therefore, BC is equal to 28.5 by root 3 multiplied by root 3 is equal to 28.5 root 3 by 3. Divided by 3. That is 3 9s are 27. Then 15 by 3, 5. That is 9.5 root 3. That is BC. Then the distance traveled is x. X is equal to BD minus BC. Therefore, distance traveled is x is equal to BD